I want to welcome you to class and tell you this first week not to be overwhelmed. Sometimes you enter the class, especially an online class, and it just feels like there's so much, it's overwhelming. Here, let me show you what it feels like. Sometimes it feels like you're surrounded by a looming fortress. You're intimidated. You feel like there's this huge thing in front of you. You've got 16 weeks to get through. You can't figure out how to turn in your work or do what you're supposed to do. So I would say, you know what? Take a minute. Look at the big fortress. Look around, get the overview. And then step back a little and look at the smaller pieces. Learn to navigate the class. Learn to look around and say, oh, if I click on the link at the top of the page that says email, it's like I can enter a door. I could walk through this door and I can send my instructor an email saying help. Maybe you'll look around a little more, click on a different link. You'll look at the locker, you'll look at the content page, and you realize, wow, there's some cool stuff here. You might discover a lot of shingles made out of old clay pots. You might discover you're living next door to a mosque. Okay, I'm trying here. But what I'm saying is, instead of just focusing on the huge thing that you have in front of you for the whole semester, this huge fortress of a class, break it into smaller pieces. Take time to look around. Take time to navigate. I'm actually filming this in the Cappadocia region of Turkey, where I'm living for a year. By the time you see this, I will be back from Turkey, however. But it was interesting the other day. I came up on the roof for the first time, and this experience that's often felt overwhelming suddenly seemed easier. I looked down and realized who my neighbors are. I can look out over the valley. So I just have to take it chunk by chunk, day by day, and that's what I really want to ask you to do in this class too. Take it piece by piece. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't focus on the huge stuff. Just look at the tiny pieces. And remember always to step back and give your neighbors a ba.